All right, everyone, we'll go ahead and get started. Tonight was a pretty exciting game. To start off the way that we did, being really patient and not helping a struggling pitcher out. That's really, really important, and it's really, really difficult for kids, especially this age, to do. I was really, really impressed with their ability to do that. In the first inning, we sent up 10 batters. So we almost batted through our whole lineup in the first inning because we were being patient and we were waiting on pitches. Um, we were not just going up and swinging at the first pitch. We also were not going up and not swinging when we didn't need to, or when we needed to. We had one, two, three, four, five, six, seven walks in that inning, but we also had two hits in that inning. So we had people putting the ball into play, which is really, really important as well. I was really, really impressed with that. Then to go out and I mean their first batter hit a home run. I think it kind of woke us up a little bit. Maybe we went out and we thought, we're up 5 runs. We're going to cruise in this one. And so after they hit that home run, I went out and talked to the team and challenged them a little bit. I, I I hope they're at the point where they know why that I care about them. That's why I want to challenge them and kind of tell them, hey, we we're in a game. We've got to play. And after that, they really buckled down. And in that first inning, the first three batters scored. We had it was it, they had scored 3 runs before we got an out. We ended up getting an out. We ended up getting an out at first base, and then 2 strikeouts in that inning. That's huge because if we don't get out of that inning, if we allow them to score 5 runs, then at the end of the game, all of a sudden we're in a position where we're going out in the field and we're having to get 3 more outs before the game would be called. It ended up 10-7. I'm sorry, it ended up 10-3, so we were up by 7. That's why we didn't end up playing that last half inning. That they were the home team. There's no way that they could catch up, so the umpire just said we were going to play until time ran out. So that first inning, I can't state enough. It was really, really important that we were able to get out of that first inning, and to end that inning on 2 strikeouts really kind of set us up because then the next time we went out on defense, it was 3 up, 3 down. We had a pop up to the pitcher. We had a ground ball to the pitcher that they got at a 1-3 play, a 1-3 out, and then a strikeout looking. And that kind of told the story for the game in the third inning, because in the second inning, we also had a 3 up, 3 down. In the third inning, I went to the boys and I said, look, this is your time to take control of this game. This is your moment by being patient, by doing what you need to do to take control of this game. We had another big inning, and that inning was not aided by walks very much. We had a hit batsman, but then and we had I think 2 walks, but we ended up with 3 hits in that inning. And we actually had a run that did not count in that inning, because we had already reached the 5 run limit. So it was a really, really good inning. It was a big inning for us. And that was really, really important for us to be able to close it down and seal the deal. Um, the difference in the game, we ended up throwing 60 pitches between our two pitchers. We had a strong performance coming in to start the game, kind of buckle down and get out of that first inning, and then had a real clean second inning. And then in the third inning, we had our reliever come on and in 9 pitches face 2 batters, strike both batters out in 9 pitches. I mean, it was fantastic. What a great performance by the two kids tonight. And on the flip side, they threw 103 pitches between three pitchers. So we were very, very patient, and we saw a lot of pitches. I mean, we had multiple kids. We had 3 kids on the team that saw 10 or more pitches in their at bats. Now, so I was really, really impressed with the way the boys played tonight. Some of the things that we were able to do. And I'm looking forward to what we're going to do the rest of the season and looking at some different scenarios and everything like that. So it's really, really fun. We have time for one question if anybody has one. Yeah. Yeah, the question is dealing with player management, pitching load, batting load. There's a few things tonight. Um we had two kids that only got to bat one time. Um we went through the order. Most people got to bat twice. Um I would love everybody to be able to bat three times a game. Um the sheer the fact of the matter is, when we have the roster size that we do, that it means we have to get through the batting order a few times, and we need those big innings. We need those big innings where we are being patient. We're being aided by getting some walks, getting some timely hits here and there, so that we can make sure we get through the order as many times as possible. So one thing that I want to do is try to make sure, and I'm keeping up with it over the year, league play and non-league play all together. I want to make sure that everybody gets a similar number of at bats, a similar number of appearances that they have, because those reps at this age are extremely important, for learning and doing what we're trying to do, what we're trying to teach. And as far as pitching, the same thing. We've now had 4 games. We've had two non-league games, two league games. Within the league games, we've used 3 pitchers. Within within the non-league games, we ended up using a total of 6. So 6 kids have pitched so far this year. I want to try to get a few more non-league games in a couple weeks, so that we can work in some more kids and do some more things like that. I like to have people kind of try out the position, see how they do, see how comfortable they are in those non-league games, before throwing them into a league game where, there's more people watching, there's more going on, there's it's louder, things like that. I'm trying to be cognizant of all of that, and looking out for helping the kids, and trying to get with them and work through various things. So all in all, in conclusion, this was a great game. I'm really, really happy with the way that they played. I hope they're proud of themselves. This was a really, really fun one. We learned a lot of lessons from this, that we can carry forward for the rest of the season. So thanks a lot, everybody.